For many, the ideal way to spend a day is sitting by the pond and going fishing.
Yes.
But to keep those recreational ponds full of healthy fish, landowners need to call a good hatchery.
In Alapaha, Georgia, Ken's Fish Hatchery has been delivering top quality fish to its customers for a number of decades. The Monitor's Mark Wildman has this report.
You can't see them, but in this pond and many more on Ken's Fish Hatchery are millions of fish that will one day be delivered to customers. Jason HOLYOAK runs the farm that carries the name of his father, who started the business in the 60s. And the goal for this farm is simple.
We stock ponds for people all over the United States, from little bitty ponds, 1/10 of an acre on up to thousands of acre lakes.
The farm raises many different varieties of fish, from catfish to largemouth bass, and even fish to eat mosquito larvae. But the specialty on this farm is the Georgia giant brim. This farm is the only farm in the world that knows how to breed this fish that broke 5 world records.
The Georgia giant, we can't let him, nobody knows how to breed it, but me and my wife and my son are the only 3. My father and I were the only 2 for 50 years that knew. He passed away. I shared it with my family because they're helping me run the company and they're co-owners of the company. They know how important it is to keep it a secret. Everybody's guessing how we do it. Everybody's guessing wrong.
His wife, Kim, never spent much time fishing growing up, but enjoys working with the business and making sure every customer is happy with the fish they purchased.
I went to school to be a history teacher, and when I graduated, my father-in-law, Mr. Ken, said, "You're not going to teach." He says, "You're going to learn this business." And I said, "Okay." I said, "I'll give it a try, but I'm not sure this is what I want to do." And I started working with it and started loving it.
But this business is not without its challenges. The biggest threat to this farm is the lack of rain last year that left many acres of land dry and forced the business to make some adjustments.
We didn't get enough rain to even, I think we used 8, maybe 10 ponds we were able to pump enough water into to grow the fish. And there was 30-something ponds that's sitting out dry because we didn't have the water.
Running a fish hatchery is not as simple as just placing fish in a pond. Jason has spent his entire life learning the business, and the knowledge he has gained will be passed on to his son to keep the business going for decades to come.
We can ride by a pond and he can, from the smell of it, tell you whether the fish are laying, and he can remember. What amazes me is he can remember what fish is in each of these 45 ponds and where he's moved, what breeders he's put in each 45 ponds without even writing it down. He knows, and he's got pipe systems through every pond to move water. We can ride by a pond and he can take a sniff and say, "They're laying in that pond." Man, I don't even see a fish out there.
The hope for this farm is to keep producing record-breaking fish and to get some more rain. Reporting from Berrien County, I'm Mark Wildman for the Georgia Farm Monitor.